born and raised in Boston. This means we pack the wagon and usually head north into the green and white mountains of New England. It's part of our heritage and produces days of leg-burning joy. Strap on the skis and point them down. When one heads west, you quickly realize their brand of the ski and ride experience is also a big part of their culture. You see it immediately upon arrival. Welcome to Salt Lake City, Utah, and in less than 1 hour after arrival, Little Cottonwood Canyon, home to one of America's best ski destinations, Alta. Our host today is the wonderful Andrea Huskinson, who seems more than happy to show us around her playground at the end of the canyon.
You picked the perfect day to come. Fresh snow. You know, Alta is a magical place. It always has been. The first time I came here, I felt it. I think people who experience it for the first time, there's a lot of history here at Alta, and like today, the skiing's always good. Yeah, you know, one thing you asked me what makes Alta so magical. We're at the end of the canyon, so we get a lot of snow. The storms come in and it just piles up here, and yeah, I always say, I know I'm partial to Alta, but I always say Alta usually has the best snow.
Best snow? Yes. Today we would find the gray skies delivering a fresh coat of what they call the greatest snow on Earth, creating an abundance of alternative lines and a giddy group of skiers only too happy to find them. Skiers, but no snowboarders. An interesting distinction one should keep in mind before booking your trip here. If you're a snowboarder, there's an awesome mountain right next door at Snowbird, but here at Alta, they stay true to their roots.
And you can kind of see Main Chute. So you have the face, and then Main Chute is, and then one more over is Little Chute. So the Supreme lift is my favorite lift. It's kind of hidden, you know, in the trees as you get on the lift and you're riding up through the trees, this tunnel of trees, and then it turns into these steep, rocky, kind of like little chutes and a bowl area. And then you get to the top and you can see Devil's Castle, Superior, you know, Mount Baldy. It's gorgeous up here, and it's a little more, I like the vibe over here a little more. People are a little more easygoing, but there's just some fun stuff to ski, and you can hike up to Catherine's and get some great powder runs and face shots, and it's just to me, this side of the mountain is a very magical place.
I'll be honest, it seems we didn't really scratch the surface of terrain, only here for a day. I'm guessing the whole place is magical, spread out with variety for all levels, trails and chutes with household names, and a certain vibe that can't be duplicated. Yes, magical is the right word for Alta.
We don't have any terrain parks up here at Alta, but off of the Wildcat Chairlift, it's a natural terrain park. There's so many different places to ski at Alta, and I think types of skiing for Alta. I think that's one thing that Alf Engen, when he came here and wanted, you know, was kind of perspective, opening a ski area here, that's the one thing he loved about Alta is the trees. He's like, he said, I feel like I'm skiing in Europe. And so it is special, and you know, and we've had to replant a bunch of trees because back in the days, the miners, you know, on the front side, they all the avalanches and they used all the trees. So we've been planting trees since the day we opened. That was part of our deal with the Forest Service and still is to this day. We plant a lot of trees and keep, you know, the forest and vegetation alive. Awesome. Lots of powder. Didn't hit scratchy. It's what I like to ski.
And at the end of the day, we ski right into Snow Pine Lodge, an amazing retreat for tired legs and empty stomachs. The food is over the top tremendous, and the local brew so good. What an epic day here in the mountains of Utah. Our first stop this episode, skiing the West, and on the Mountain Report.